As we do on the third Thursday of every month, we are going to look at a book I think you might find interesting. It's a book of essays written by an accomplished poet. This woman connects deeply to nature and seeks out what the natural world's creatures have to teach us. I love this book of essays, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 57 of the Life Writer's Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. The lovely book I'm talking about is this one. It's called World of Wonders: In Praise of Fireflies, Whale Sharks, and Other Astonishments. I'm going to try to say this woman's name, but it's beyond me. But you can probably see it down here. Her name is Aimee Nezhukumatathil, and it's spelled Nezhukumatathil. I thought my name was long. I'm going to pretend I know Aimee really well, and we're on a first name basis, so I don't have to butcher her last name again. It's really difficult to categorize this book. Not that we really need to, but it's part memoir, part nature book, part oddities about our world. I lap up every word of it, especially with her absolutely beautiful prose. Each of her 29 chapters is dedicated to a particular animal or plant. Everything from trees to flowers, fish to birds, fruit to butterflies. Each chapter is wonderfully illustrated. And the epigraph is a reminder to us all to slow down and enjoy what's around us. Now, this is another impossible name for me to pronounce, but it's Rabindranath Tagore. And he says, the butterfly counts not months, but moments and has enough time. One of my very favorite chapters in here, it focused on an axolotl. Let me show you this here. This is an axolotl, and this is some of the illustrations in the book. But I had never heard of an axolotl before, much less knew what one looked like. I was immediately intrigued by the smiling face of this little creature that I learned was an amphibian, but one that spends its entire life underwater. They come in all different colors, but unfortunately, there are no more axolotls in the wild. They came only from 2 lakes in Mexico. One lake was drained and the other is filled with carp that ate up all the axolotl eggs. The only place you can see or get an axolotl now is at a pet store or aquarium store. I also loved reading about her experience of swimming with a whale shark in the Georgia aquarium. That's on my bucket list right now. I remember going to the aquarium in Atlanta and just sitting for ages in front of this huge aquarium and watching that whale shark cruise through the water. They are as big as whales, but they aren't whale. They eat only plankton and little bits of shrimp, and the opening in their throats is only the size of a quarter. Can you imagine how much they need to eat in order to support a body that she says is longer and wider than a school bus? Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Another chapter that fascinated me was the corpse flower. The corpse flower. It grows 8 to 10 feet tall and can be found only in Indonesia in the wild, but several U.S. botanical gardens have one. This flower blooms only once every few years and gets its name from the horrendous smell it puts out when it blooms. I want to read this to you. It's on page 70, but this is how Aimee describes the smell of the corpse flower. This smell is basically what I imagine emanates from the bottom of a used diaper pail left out in the late August sun after someone has also emptied a tin of sardines and a bottle of blue cheese salad dressing on top of it and left it there to sit for a day or three. That's got to be one stinky flower. The botanical gardens let people know in advance when this plant is getting ready to bloom, and they line up to be able to go and smell this horrendous flower. She says she first encountered a corpse flower on the University of Wisconsin's beautiful campus in 2002. She said she remembers being pleased to see the line to the corpse flower was longer than the line to buy Dave Matthews Band tickets. I thought that was pretty funny. Aimee's book makes me want to go outside and look for the world of wonders in my own backyard. So tell us, what are some of the wonders of the natural world that have either shocked or awed or inspired you? Have you ever come in contact with a corpse flower? Was it just as bad as what she said it was? Have you read any books that brought the natural world to life for you? Tell us about them so we can be amazed too. For extra credit, if you want to write a short piece about an encounter with nature, post it in the comments section down below so we can experience it as well. And remember always, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. The only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts and upcoming events. Use the buttons down below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. So until next time, happy writing, everybody.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.